Liz Fisher, who is the Chief Customer Officer at CityBase. And CityBase is a company that we also have known for a long time. And our relationship with CityBase started out where CityBase has been promoting a digital city hall. And who would have thought that this is something that people are really needing and probably wishing that they had spent more time on. But luckily, CityBase has been out there helping cities start to create a digital environment for residents, so that if going into a physical building was not an option, that they could still conduct business with their cities, and the city can still maintain continuity of operations in working with their residents. So with that, I will pass it over to Liz Fisher, who will tell us more about CityBase.
Okay, great. Can you hear me?
I can hear it.
Okay, awesome. Thank you, Chris, for the introduction. Thank you, Marketplace.city, for hosting. And to the many of you who took time out of your day, I especially want to thank all of those of you who joined us from city, county, state, and utilities who are so much at the front lines of this pandemic and doing really important work. So we're absolutely here to support you. Like Chris was saying, CityBase is a GovTech company that makes government easier for everyone. And we do that by making it radically easier to find, apply, and pay for government services. So the solutions that I'm going to focus on today are to help our government clients get services online in a matter of hours rather than days, weeks, or months. And that might include programs that are specific to COVID, which I'm going to show examples of, or to Chris's earlier point, it might include just maintaining your business continuity by bringing services that were previously delivered in person online. And we do this through tools that include our self-service forms and case management, content management, and digital payments. And the way that these are applied by our clients for COVID situations are through informational websites on COVID programming. Another example includes small business emergency loan applications. Some of our clients are using it to survey and monitor hospital capacity in their area. And another example that I'm going to show is a charitable donation form and payment. So the first example here is the city of Sacramento, and I was just so impressed by how quickly they got their small business emergency loan application online. And you'll see here a preview of that application, which easily collects the required information from businesses that were affected by COVID so that they can apply for up to $25,000 in a loan program and per business. The total loan program is about $100 million. And there are a couple options here. First of all, our clients can create these forms themselves through a simple drag and drop editor. We can also create these forms for you. And if you'll flip to the next screen, some of the functionality that's most important is actually behind the scenes. So when small businesses fill out these applications, they come into our case management tool, which is a central repository for all of the applications that can be accessed by multiple team members. You can see all of the responses. You can also manage specific responses. You can assign a case to a colleague, and you can see all of the activity associated with a certain case within our activity log. In addition to that, you can communicate back with business owners through either automated or personalized messages. So for example, you might provide a status update to say it's under review or it's been approved. And you can also personalize that message and ask for a clarification or follow-up information. Another example here is our work with the City and County of Indianapolis, where we are behind Indy.gov. That's a great example of what Chris was referring to as a digital city hall, which has, of course, become more important than ever. Indianapolis spun up a section over the weekend to aggregate information related to COVID-19 across different agencies and departments. And so you'll see that here. And this is an example of our content management tool You can also, of course, combine this with the forms and have an end-to-end solution where people can both learn about and apply for relevant programming. The last example that I want to share with you is a charity donation. This is a general charity donation form that the City and County of San Francisco has been using, and they repurposed it quickly for COVID-19 donations. So the tool set here allows the donor to select the donation amount and then pay for it. So to recap, the primary message that I want to share is that we are in a great and privileged position to be able to help you get relief programs online immediately. I've highlighted the solutions that are our quickest turnkey solutions. And in the longer term, we can also provide functionality that allows users to register, store payment information, apply for relief programs, and ultimately receive funds directly into their accounts. So with that, I just want to thank you again for your time and for the incredibly valuable and critical work that you're doing.
Thanks, Liz. I really appreciate your presentation, and thank you for those real-world examples. I mean, looking at like Indy.gov, for instance, you can see that the residents are relying on the government to provide them with information, not just on permitting and licensing, but on where do I get food? Where do I get support? How do I, keep my small business running? How do I start an e-commerce shop? There are needs that are flowing in from the community in all different forms. So, the cities have taken to obviously publishing this content via live stream, because now that, mayors and governors and presidents are hosting, daily briefings, but people are still trying to work. People are homeschooling their children now, so they can't always tune in to see, what that person is saying on a live stream every day. They need to have somewhere they can access this on the website as well. So, thank you for providing this information to the cities, because I know it's extremely helpful.
Great, thanks.